So the question was, with regards to the budget, and I hear this quite a bit. I hear, again, doing a lot of the sales in the organization, is if you, and the fear is very common, if you tell somebody you have X dollars to spend, magically, that project is going to come in at X. So yeah, there's kind of parts of it. One of the things I kind of turn that on its head just a little bit is the reason I asked the question is one of the reasons I asked the question is because I feel like most people who hire us are very, very thoughtful. They're very, very good with their money. And this is money that they have allocated for this reason. So in this example, if you say, I want this project and I have $5,000 to spend, one of the things, again, going back to the car analogy, is I know if you have $5,000 to spend, I'm going to take you to a certain lot. And I'm going to try to get you as many features as I possibly can within that comfortable $5,000 window. Because the opposite is also true. The opposite is also that because we're kind of looked at as the industry leader, that I could go and find you a $700 door that may not last that long when you might have had a little bit more money to spend. And if I would have known the budget, I would have purchased a door that is a higher grade, and I might have opted for that door to have galvanized steel instead of regular stamped steel, knowing that it'll hold up longer for you. Other things that kind of play into that too, as far as the budget goes, is again, steering the whole project and letting us know, that helps us let us know where to send you as far as where to go shopping. And additionally, one of the things is that a lot of times people don't know exactly what that type of project costs. One of the resources we tell people about all the time is Remodeling Magazine has a report every year that comes out, that just came out for the 2019, and we love it, called the Cost versus Value. And what that is it's a list of different projects, what they cost nationwide, and you can even break it down regionally, Cincinnati, and what you get out of it in theory when you sell the home. So that's a great resource as well, and a lot of people really, really enjoy kind of having that at their fingertips too.
One of the other things we always tell people is go around and talk to every contractor you can here. Use them to educate you. Or you've got a captive audience till at least 9 o'clock tonight, and we love having people to talk to because it helps pass the time. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's very common that for people to have that misconception, and I understand that. And one of the things my brother and I really try to do is like, hey, we're your tour guide in this. So what we're going to do is we're like, well, okay, if you want a bathroom, and this is our typical bathroom range, and this is what our labor is per week generally, this is what fixtures cost generally, and it's going to be X, and this is, what I mean, to give you a little bit more clarity on what you're doing. What you want to look out for is somebody who just goes, that's pretty common, unfortunately. When people will get snotty, and it's sad, you know what I mean? It's like people don't know, you know what I mean? What I always tell people is like, what do you do for a living? Well, you're living the dream. Okay, I don't know anything about that. What did you do before you retired? Okay, I know nothing about market research at all. My brother and I started out making stuff out of wood. That's what I tell people all the time. So I don't know anything about your job. Why would you know anything about mine? And it's our job to educate people, and that's how we look at it. Very good question.
Just to tag on one other thing too. A lot of times what I tell people, again, most people make a decision if they're going to be there in the home, 5 years or 10 years, something like that.
Yeah.
They overlay the value decision on what the type of project that they're going to do by the value of their home. So meaning, hey, I've got a couple of bucks worth of equity, I'm going to sell in a couple of years, I don't want to overprice myself in the market, I know what my equity position is, I'm not going to use more than that, so I want X project, but doing the backwards math, I'm only going to spend up to this because I won't get this out of it. And that helps everybody going on a wild goose chase, because you can easily price something out. Everybody's seen HGTV, right? And it's really easy to start getting excited and pricing stuff that will never work based on that formula that you have. So kind of knowing that helps us make other suggestions too, like, okay, well maybe a whole kitchen isn't a great fit for you right now, but maybe if we do the countertops, the backsplash, and the lighting, that fits in the budget, it will really jazz this thing up, and you'll get like the most bang for the buck on the resale of your home. I
Excellent question. You're my star pupil right now. You're my favorite.